Good morning everyone. Right, the gang and I are on Isle of Skye and we're looking for a few quieter areas to walk in the daytime, and then we do busier areas morning and evening. So you can see here just behind us there's a reasonable amount of parking considering it's not a more popular area. Okay, it's stunning as most of the island is, and we're going to go and walk to Loch Langaig. Okay, 2.8 miles, should be doable. Let's go. We've missed the best of hair for this year. There's just a little bit left for a bit of colour. And the same with the foxgloves. But it's still lovely as always. That's looking like a loch just in front of us actually. Okay, so that is the loch, so it shows you just how close it is to the road. So if people just wanting to come and have a look, that's a really nice easy one. Now, there's a gentleman coming down that track over there, and that's the way we're headed. So let's go and see what we can find. I've been a bit shocked, so I've come on to Skye this time. Last time there were busy areas, but not massively. This time it's just packed and inundated. I get it, everyone wants to enjoy the area, I don't blame them. But I prefer to find slightly quieter areas. Hence coming for walks like this in the day. I'll then go back for a sleep and then go out to a busier area this afternoon. We're on quite a steady uphill. It's nothing too bad at the moment, so hopefully it won't become too steep. No, so far a really nice walk. Okay, we're leaving the loch behind us and carrying on up into the mountains. Again, the path's still looking very doable considering how unfit I am. But we'll see how it goes. I'm loving the ridges on the hillside. There's just so much interest everywhere. It's a pretty special area. Only 5 minutes away, we were on Quiraing beach, getting packed with people, and then we come around here and we've got all this, and we've seen one other person so far. There are quieter areas, you've just got to go and find them. Okay, we're starting to get a bit steeper, but that's fine, it's still gradual, and it's worth it for the views. Well, I thought I was doing alright with the walk, and then you see someone running it. Oh well, let's carry on. We get in there. So many varieties of plant species to either side of me. It's just wonderful variation. Unfortunately, we're also starting to find midges too. I'm glad I put a load of jungle formula on. While I'm just pausing for breath, Let's take a look behind us. And actually, although it's been gradual climb, we've risen a fair way, haven't we? Oh, I love this. It just, to get out here, it makes life really, for me. Yeah, I need this. Right, we're carrying on that way. Oh, we've levelled out a bit for now. Oh, we've got another lock. Excellent. I might see if there's somewhere I can send the dogs down for a drink on this one, as I haven't seen sheep for at least the last 20 minutes. So I'll have a look around. I love that, how it can be absolutely smooth as glass one area, get a ripple across, and it's quite rough in another. Right, no livestock around. I'll send the dogs for a drink. There we go. Perfect call-off spot for them. Good job, guys. Okay, watching people coming down from right up there. It's definitely a tougher walk than I planned to take on today, but we'll certainly carry on for a while and see how it goes. Just had a chat with a nice guy coming down who wanted to talk to the dogs. He said this isn't a bad trail at all, steep further up, so like I always say, I'm never tied to getting to the top of anywhere. For me, it's all about the enjoyment. So we'll see how it goes, but he did say there's another route back as well, so I could make it into a circular. We'll see. Oh, just had some people go past us. They're going a lot faster than we are. I've any legs. Good cow. So, let them go on, and then we'll carry on. Aha! Right, I've spotted people on the higher trail, so that must be the other track that the guy I met earlier said makes it a circular to come back on. He said there was a higher trail. Okay. It's stunning out here though. It is just wonderful. Okay, trail is getting sort of a lot more rugged, which is where I could start to struggle, but it is still very clearly defined, which is excellent. I was getting a bit worried about this style as we walked up, but actually it does look like there is a dog friendly section outside there. Okay, as soon as we come over the stile, this has become a far more challenging path. But again, we'll go with the same theory, just take it slowly. Okay, I'm watching a lady up there struggling with sections of that trail, and she's got people helping her, so that answers that one. I won't be coming back that way. Right, I'm just taking a breather before the next stage, so let's have a little look around. And wow, this is pretty stunning. The mist's burning off as we're rising, so it's constantly that sort of just ahead of us. And interesting, we got to this height, there's quite a lot of heather in flower, which is lovely. Oh, this is getting quite steep though. Right, I better put the camera down for a bit. Okay, onwards and upwards. Okay, so this is the steep part the guy was talking about. Okay, steady and slow it is. Now, it would be much easier for me to let the dogs off lead, but although we've been through a stile, there's still a lot of sheep droppings around, so that's not going to be doable. Oh wow, I'm loving that the heather's in flower up here. I need to read up on that. Right, I want to see if I can do the next section, but I'm just going to take a bit of a rest first. As you can see, it's quite a change of gradient. Right, the first section was quite a scramble. We'll carry on the next bit in a moment. I thought I'd seen other people resting here. Very sensible of them. Just picking up those gorgeous purples. Right, time for the next bit. Time for the camera to go down. I definitely don't have the breath to talk and go up here. So I'll hopefully see you all at the top. We're so nearly onto this top track. I'm just taking another breather, and wow, I might as well enjoy this. I'm not likely to do it again. I'm in no hurry. We've got plenty of daylight. Good job, guys. Okay, that was quite a scramble, but there we go. But was it worth it? Yeah, of course it is. Look at that. Wow. I haven't seen any sheep for a long while yet, and both my dogs are stock proof, so I am going to let them off for a minute because I'm finding this tough going on lead. Merlin really has made a proper little adventure dog. He's just fitted into our little family so well. I really hadn't expected this sunshine. We were due to be overcast all day. And while it's absolutely wonderful, I really wish I'd brought a rucksack and a drink out with me. And I'm definitely wearing a layer too many. But I'm never ever complaining about the day turning out to be nice weather than expected. Hey, gorgeous! Good boy. There are amazing white butterflies up here with orange spots on. They all seem to be living on the heather. I'm not sure if you can see them or not. Now the downside to having just followed a random sign off the side of a road is I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going. But looking at the track going on, it's fairly level and then it starts climbing again. I think it's going along here and then it's zigzagging up. This might be the point at which I call it quits, because we have had a wonderful, wonderful walk. I've seen everything that I wanted to see, and this is just more than a bit special. So I think, bearing in mind keeping up some energy, not overdoing it today, we're going to relax up here for a while and then head back down. Right, I am going to say that has been an absolutely spectacular walk. Just wonderful. And I think time for us to head back. So many butterflies. Very hard to catch on camera though. Good girl. As I've already walked this section and there weren't any livestock, I think the dogs can stay off lead. until we get back as far as the stile, which makes life easier for all of us, provided they don't get in anyone's way, of course. This is just a bit stunning, isn't it? Okay, so we've got a clearer day than when we started up here. Just leaving the mist still burning off behind us. And I need to put the camera down for the next section, because that's the bit I need to scramble and use my hands. Wow, it really is a bit special. We can really see that purple picked out. Now there's a bit of sunlight. Wow. Good boys and girls. Hey guys, good boy. Careful, Melly. Good boy. I don't know how I've done it, but I've ended up on a different track. I've ended up on the track those other people were on earlier. And having seen the way that lady struggled, I really don't think it's for me. Right, there's a cut across here. Let's see if that puts me back on the track I want to be on. I'm not lost, as long as I know where the locks are. We're not going to go too far off course. But similarly, I don't want to go miles down one route and then have to backtrack it. So we want to be further over towards these locks, don't we? And this isn't going to get me on the path I want to be on. So somehow I've lost that lower track, which is what we were on. So I think we do need to backtrack a bit and see if we can get back on it. Or this one doesn't seem too bad, actually. No, see, that's where the... Right, that is the section that the lady struggled on. That I can see just up there. After that, it looks okay. But being out here on my own with the dogs, I really don't think it's worth it. I think I need to backtrack and get back down onto that lower path. I'm just going to go along and have a little look at it, because the bit I'm on now isn't difficult, so I can come back on it if I need to. But we have got another stile here, so that's dogs on leads. Okay, looking a bit closer, I can see why she struggled. I'd need to go down on my bum. No. Backtracking for us, guys. But lovely to get a bit closer to Frost. I never like backtracking, but I also never like ending up in a dangerous situation. That was just me making an assumption that there was only one track. But this isn't one I came on, that's one I came on. Okay, so I need to go back along that one. Okay, so these guys have done exactly the same thing and ended up back on the track we didn't want to be on. But there we go, I can see the track now. So we've come across a cross country. And actually what it has done, the bonus, is it's cut out all that horrible rocky section. There you go. There's always some good points. Well, there we go. So I'm now at the bottom of that steep climb, and we can start heading back. Definitely on the right route now. Excellent. There's actually a really pleasant breeze. Yeah, this is just all really nice. Even when you've thoroughly enjoyed the walk, it is nice to see that you're on the right route home. Oh, we've just met the loveliest people. A really nice chat with them. They've given up regular life at the moment, travelling in a van, doing research work by the sounds of it. Going to buy a bit of land in the future, but not sure where. This really is part of travelling and walking on your own. You get to meet people. And actually, like, they're in a couple, you end up chatting with them. I've done the same groups this week. Never be afraid of travelling on your own. But interestingly, they've done exactly the same as me, seen the busy areas and driven on to see where else they could find. And we've got another two on that side who have ended up on the wrong footpath. It's a shame they haven't got a sign up there, to be honest. Merlin! Oti! Good job, guys. Right, well, I'm going to take them down for a swim down there. God, it's tempting to go in with them. I'll see how I feel. Two very happy dogs in a loch. Well, this will all look familiar. We're heading back down now. Difference being, we've got blue skies. Quick look behind us, the sun's really coming out now. Still hasn't burnt off that mist though. But wow, what a different day. I love how it changes so much, but that's where I took a bit of a liberty really coming off onto these tracks this morning, not being fully prepared. I knew there wasn't going to be a really heavy fog come down or rain, but yeah, you do have to watch weather conditions. Actually, these leads I bought while we were away, just to make life easier. Now they've got the hang of walking on them, it is a lot easier. So they don't need to be at heel all the time, but they mustn't ever pull me. Well, we're back down to this lower section with all these wonderful lush ferns. Got people happily playing on their paddle boards. Yeah, and take long to walk back down at all, except we've stopped and chatted quite a bit, so that's never a bad thing. Right, well, we're back down to First Loch. Time to head back towards the car. What a lovely, lovely walk. I didn't go as far as we could have done, but we thoroughly enjoyed it, and all come back in one piece.